Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our YouTube channel called If This Car Could Talk. Every day we scour the entire Valley of Phoenix to bring you guys interesting features and stories about cars and trucks we can all relate to. Motorized vehicles have been providing memories for people for nearly 125 years. This one has been tastefully modified for modern performance without sacrificing the wonderful style of a vintage hauler. So without further ado, here's owner Leonard Dolan to tell you all about his neat Effie. Now, let's go for a ride.
So my name is Leonard. I'm from Sweden. I've been here been in Arizona for about 4.5 years now, and my car interest started when I was just a small boy back in Sweden, spending a lot of time with my dad in the garage. That was a mechanic, working on my bicycles, tried to get them faster and louder, and then I went on to mopeds. And from that to cars. So now I got a 1950 F1 pickup, a Ford pickup that is modified a little bit with a Mustang front end and a 9 rear inch in the back, and it has a 351 Windsor engine in it that is blueprinted a little bit. So it delivers about 410 horsepower, and to that I've connected a 5-speed Tramac. 411 rear end with a torsion diff. So it's a really nice driver. Yes, I've been looking for a F1 truck for many years, and it should be the 47 to 50 cab. I like that, the round one. I had a 51 before that I sold a couple of years ago, but what I really wanted was this 47 to 50. So that's why I have this one. It was, when I bought it, it was like put together on display. So everything was just thrown on the truck, so it looked good on the picture. But when I start to work on it, everything needs to be redone. Take the cable harness out and put it back in again, and I have put the interior together, painted the dashboard, get the instrument cluster to work. So it's a lot of this. Everything needs to be done. Everything, it's like start all over. But after a lot of work, now it's really nice. The last thing I did now was I bought some 20-inch torque thrust wheels that I power coated and put on, and I narrowed the rear axle a little bit to fit them nicely in the wheel arch. And I put a Phytech carburetor on it, so I went from and that was a lot of work. It says when you buy this Phytech, it says plug and play, but when you put it on the truck and start driving it, it's nothing like plug and play. It's plug and play together there and fire it up, but to have it run nicely and deliver, that was a lot of hours work with this carburetor. Future plan is to finalize the interior. We're going to change out the seats because they are now beige, and I want to have black seats, and I'm going to paint the door inside orange, and then for the outside it's probably going to be flat gray with a flat black hood. And I like it because it has Ford parts straight through, It says no Chevy 350 engine. I got a Ford 351 in it and a Ford 9 rear ends, and I think that is a little bit. I like that. Keep it a Ford, and it's a nice driver. You can go down the highway, go 60-65 miles per hour, and it works really good. Because I have like the front end is a Mustang front end from a Mustang 2 front end, and I added the power steering. I rebuilt it. I put power steering on it this winter, and I've changed. What do you call it? I've changed all the bushings and dampers and spindles and everything. So now it's really nice to drive down the road. I'm gonna keep the drums in the rear, but I'm probably gonna add bigger brakes in the front, because with the bigger wheels it feels a little bit heavier. So I think I'm gonna add power brakes and bigger calipers in the front. I think that should be nice, a little bit safer. The interest for American cars are really big in Sweden, and it's a lot of the 50s big fin cars. They are super popular. And when you go to the car show, it's a little bit different to the car shows you do here. Here it's more like a cruising. Everybody's standing on the parking lot talking. And in Sweden, when we say we go on a cruise night, it's a cruise night. You go cruising on the center street up and down, and it can be 1,000, 2,000 American cars. The interest of American cars and culture, it's big. And together with the music, like the rockabilly music and everything. Here you have all these really big swap meets, and you have big car shows like Good Guys. The Good Guys show is one of the best, I think, that we have here in Phoenix. And Barrett and Jackson. So it's just to live in Phoenix and in this area is like a mecca if you're a car guy.
I swear the styling of these vintage trucks just never gets old. They're beautiful, and the support from the aftermarket is huge, ensuring that people for many years to come can continue to resurrect these American haulers. We think you'll agree that Leonard did a fantastic job of retaining the truck's personality and then enhancing its drivability so that it can easily be driven in modern traffic. What do you guys think? Please let us know in the comments, and be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We appreciate all of our subscribers, viewers, feature car owners, and friends of the channel. We couldn't do any of this without all of you guys. Thanks. Next Sunday, we'll be bringing you a glimpse of a car you rarely see, both when new and today, even 50 years later. A 1970 Mercury Marauder. This one's a beauty and was recently driven cross-country to attend the International Mercury Owners Association National Get-Together in the Denver area earlier this summer. Until then, please be careful out there.